In this video, I formed the modern state of Greece 2,000 years early. The plan for this video was to originally recreate Alexander the Great's empire, which I ended up not doing due to the fact that I have a life outside of this game. So if I'm talking about Alexander the Great, or just anything regarding that, you should know that that was a failed dream on my end, and it was super unrealistic to begin with. Alright, let's start. Okay, here we are. We start off in modern day Greece. We do own the town that he was born in. He wouldn't be born for another like 1,700 years at this point. So, Pella at this point is completely underdeveloped. Basically nothing there. Our capital isn't much better either. We have no buildings at all. We have 2 development in its entirety. I'm gonna put up the name for this mod on screen. I don't want to mispronounce anything. It's also a mod that's been kind of brought back from the dead. It was basically abandonware for probably 2 years, but a group of guys brung it back, so I figured I'd finally try this thing out. We have a super small army. The guy to the west of us almost doubles our troop count. He must have buildings. Yeah, he has that building and that one too, so he got lucky. Our guy is honestly pretty terrible. All his traits suck pretty bad. Let me get an ally in this guy over here. Do that. Here's this. And let's immediately start taking guys out. Starting out with him. This is going to be the first conquest of many, I'm assuming, because the entire world at this point is just completely fragmented. This is going to take a while. My ally didn't join this one because they didn't like me. So I'm super glad I didn't start off with him because I would have been just absolutely screwed. But we got lucky. Here's this. Another one. Easy enough. I'm gonna have to sit for a little bit now. My piety is absolutely just horrible. I'm never gonna be in positive piety for as long as he's alive. And I need piety to actually conquer provinces. Or just use a CB in general. I can fabricate claims, but I have no prestige, and I actually need prestige to push them. So, I'm gonna have to sit and just build up. I don't think I need to say this, but this is not a winnable war. It's just not winnable. He has other guys to call in. Jeez. Is it winnable? Who am I fighting? I'm fighting him. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm fighting him. If mercs are cheap, maybe. They aren't cheap. Yeah, man. That's a no from me. That's pretty unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. I really need to create my duchy title. That's what I really need to do here. I don't think it's extremely shocking to hear this. We're super, super weak. And we're in a really, really bad spot right now. Because this guy could really just kill us whenever he wants to. He really can. All he's really waiting on us to do is just lose troops so he can go in and kill us. And I'm not too sure about what to do about that. I'm just gonna keep on building, I guess. I really have nothing to do. I could declare on him, but if I lose any troops at all, I'm just done for. Oh god, do I do it? If anything goes wrong, I could always just go back in time and just save scum, I guess. That one pretty easy. There's that. And now we should be able to form this duchy down here. Yep, we can. If I do that, I should be safe from him. I must have read this wrong. I swear that it said that I had to own 3 counties, not just 2. Oh well, I was gonna take this land anyways, so I guess it's okay. This big scary guy over here is super weak. Let's take advantage. This is gonna be pretty odd, but instead of going for the kingdom of Macedon, I'm actually gonna go for the kingdom of Olympus. Or Olympos. All the guys down here are just super, super weak and just easy to destroy. We need how many more counties? 1, it said? Yeah, 1. That's gonna come from him, and I might as well scoop up these guys while I'm at it. Boom. 1. 2. I'll get 3 some other time. I really don't want to have to deal with his allies, so it's only 1 county, whatever. Who I do want to deal with, though, is him. I'm going to continue chipping away at this guy. Sweet. I was planning on raiding for all this gold, but all my allies decided that I was not going to do that. So I just sat around and waited. Here we go. Nice. I was sitting here pondering how this guy was so strong. This is why. Because he has a quarry in his capital. It looks like the quarries are kind of nerfed in this mod though. 0.5 taxes a month is not a lot. Regardless though, I'd feel a lot more comfortable if I own that province instead of him. Let's take it. Here's this done. And unfortunately this guy here declared on him too, so I gotta take him out. I'm gonna start going crazy here and just taking out all these little guys. Why not, you know? I might have to culture convert at some point. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to culture convert. The reason why I say that is because this permanent settlements thing is going to be the absolute key to our success. We're going to be forced to be feudal until we get this permanent settlements thing, and it's going to take a little bit to get that. Of course. Is this winnable? Yeah, it's winnable. Is it annoying? Yeah, it's super annoying, actually. So that guy's going to have to go at some point. I know that much for sure, because I really don't want to have to keep on dealing with this one random guy. Let's call my guys in. Oh, that's why he declared. What happened to all my allies? They're super weak now. Easy enough, I guess. We're gonna die, and I got super unlucky with my heirs. They're basically all males. Yeah, this is gonna be really messy. Oh my god. What's the deal with this? Left to die by their parent as an infant. It's too late now for me, but if that's a thing I can do, it's messed up to say, but I kind of want to do it. Especially if I'm going to have this kind of luck with my kids. I am such an idiot. I could have been murdering my kids, which is something I'd only say playing this game, of course, but I just haven't been for no reason at all. I just really forgot that I could do this. I'm going to die before I can even do it, though. Why not? I guess we'll see if I can get this one done, but I really doubt it. Oh my god, please stop. Please stop. I don't want any more male heirs. Somehow I lost that pop-up where it basically says that you're gonna die in a year. That tells me that I'm gonna live a little bit longer. So maybe I could get this all done. Him first. Is it even worth killing this one? Not really. He's gonna die in probably 3 years anyways. Let's go over this one here next. Okay, never mind. It lied to me, and he's dead, obviously. Now we're King Manes. Mans. Who knows? 14 years old. Pretty decent traits. He turned out super good, too. He's gonna pick up his father's legacy in killing people. By killing... Oh, God, dude. Compassionate and just. That's horrible. That stress is going to absolutely just murder him. I'm gonna start with him, but this is not gonna be pretty. My guy is going to go insane. I'm just going to accept that it's going to be like this until it gets super consolidated. This looks pretty bad on paper, but luckily enough for us, his strongest ally is actually my ally. I'm going to call him in, and it should be good. I just held a funeral in my lands, and I finally have access to a CB that's higher than a county level. Thank God. Let's start using it on people. Him and him. Here's those two wars done. Here's another war, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm probably not going to record every single conquest I do, just based on the fact that this video would have been like an hour and a half long, and 85% of it would just be me conquering and just constantly going to wars. So I'm going to finally get my vengeance on this guy here, who's just been harassing me basically the entire game. Let's finally take him out. Oh my lord, dude. Please stop. Every single war I do, some guy's got to try to pick at me. I don't even know why he'd do this. He doesn't even compare to me in troop count. That's done. And here's this one. I have a Holy War for Kingdom CB. There's two guys. Well, actually, there's three. Him, or him. I'm closest to forming this kingdom here. It just makes sense to go after him. I'll get like 7 counties from him, so it's well worth it. That was mildly annoying, but we got it. Here goes our subjugate CB as well. Well, that was easy. It's time to put him out of his misery. Nice. And with this, hopefully we can finally create an empire title. We can. Boom. Now that I've used up all my kingdom level CBs, I really don't know what to do here. I know what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to attack this guy, Even though it looks like it'd be super good for me, his realm is split up in like 5 kingdoms, so it's going to be a huge pain taking him out. My main heir here married a lady who was a part of that kingdom, so hopefully his son gets all those claims. What I'm going to do now is, I guess, conquer just kingdom level titles. This one here. There's some more. At this point, we're getting pretty close to Athens here. And I think what I'm going to do for this video is consolidate Greece. I know for sure at some point I'm going to have to change my culture. I'm going to merge with this one here. There isn't a reason why I chose this culture. It was just the only one that was in my realm at the moment. And then I'm going to add... Where is it? And then I'm going to add by the sword to make this go by super, super quick. So I'm just kind of relaxing right now and thinking about the future, I guess. And I think Egypt is going to be the biggest problem this entire video. I doubt that he'll be able to form this empire here, but even without that empire, he is just horrifyingly strong already. And looking out into the ocean, all these tiny little islands are super, super weak, just unconsolidated, just easy to take out. Let's go and start taking them all out. There's all those done. Oh, crap, dude. So, I know what I said, in that I really didn't like the fact that he had so many kingdoms under his belt. But if he survived a little bit longer, I could have used my subjugation CB and just took them all out in one go. But now that he's all ugly and split apart, that's not going to happen. Alright guys, on the way out, for his final conquest, I'm going to go after Crete here. For some reason, their dev is extremely high too, by the way. Just look at the difference between Greece and Crete. It's insane. I don't think I can really fight this off. I'm probably going to lose the war with him because she's allied to the Egyptians. And like I thought, they are going to be an issue, apparently. They definitely are. I should have been more patient and just did this war on its own instead of being greedy and going after all of them at the same time. But hindsight is 2020. Oh yeah, this. I'm just going to give him it. Because I really don't want to have to deal with him right now. There's just no way it's going to be possible. Okay, there's that. I did lose a war with that lady who had that Egyptian alliance. My stress levels regarding that is around 0. I really don't care that much about losing that war. In 5 years, I'm going to go right back and conquer it anyways. It was just really a circumstance thing that happened there. So this is pretty cool too. We have a, I guess you'd say, Crusader Kingdom from our faith in Anatolia now. That is sweet, man. I didn't participate in it because I thought it'd be a failure, but somehow they pulled it off. Our ruler just died at 74 years old. He was amazing. Now we're playing as our grandson. His dad actually died in battle. We'll see if I can keep this together. Here's this. The main reason why this happened is his absolutely just horrible legitimacy. I really don't get why he was so low in legitimacy, but it's here now, and we gotta deal with it. So, here we go. I don't know why she just bowed out of this. Nobody died, and we are facing a barbarian conquest too over here. They're trying to take this area here, like the Athens area, which is not gonna happen. So, on paper, this looks super, super bad, but I'm not too worried. What I am worried about, though, is that I have a house feud that I have no idea about. If that's the case, this is gonna be bad. If it isn't the case, I really just upgraded to a better guy. He is older, but everything else is just better, really. His son is decently terrible, and it's his only kid. I should be able to work with this. Wait, what the hell? Why do I have this land? Or why does this guy have this land? He has no parents. Let's go look at this title history. Okay, so a vassal in my realm inherited this land somehow, and I'm guessing a faction threw him off the throne, and now this really old dude controls it. Okay, I really wasn't planning on this. I do know for a fact, though, that I really gotta start pushing east, though. He's gonna absolutely hate me until I form this empire. He actually doesn't. He just doesn't care, apparently. For the majority of his life, I'm probably just gonna end up sitting and waiting to get enough prestige to get the buy the sword. It's definitely smart to wait and just sit. I've been using my piety to conquer instead of my prestige, which I really, really need. It's probably the most important aspect of this playthrough right now, so, and I have just enough counties to form this empire title here. The kingdom that was here has completely collapsed. I'm gonna take advantage immediately. Nice. My guy's mortality is becoming more and more obvious. I think it's smart to use this Holy War for Kingdom CB, just in case if he does die suddenly. If I don't use it, I would be absolutely just sad. So, for some reason, it's actually much cheaper now. Obviously, something changed in my culture that made it this way. I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders and say it's good for me. And it's only gonna take 5 years to get added. It's time. Here's our progress so far, and I think it's finally time to not be tribal. We will lose a ton of our troops, but it's really worth it. We were really late to the table. Basically, the rest of the known world is urban already, but I guess it's better now than never. I just did the last of the conquest I'm willing to do with this guy. We lost his kingdom somehow, which absolutely sucks. And like clockwork, he's dead at 80. Now we're playing as King Zorzas, who's a pretty good guy. Decently young, nothing wrong with him at all. Let's ally Egypt for now, because factions are becoming a pain to deal with. This is not worth it. I'm just gonna surrender. There's that done. Here goes the rest of mainland Greece. I won't lie, man. I really see why they didn't consolidate this early, because of holy shit. It is an absolute slog. If I had to guess, Greece might, or maybe even not, but Greece has so many provinces. I'm at 247 provinces already, and it's probably going to end up being around 300. This is absolutely brutal. Another ruler's dead. This time he died of cancer and being infirm. I won't lie, conquering all these islands sucks pretty bad. You know, it definitely isn't the most fun I've had playing this game, but I'm pushing through it for you guys. This is gonna be pretty bad. Maybe this is this mod's bubonic plague, because usually this doesn't pop up. This is probably gonna be pretty bad. So let's immediately just isolate capital and then isolate ourselves here. With these horrible plagues plaguing our realm, let's go and take this last island here. This is over, but I noticed that this Crusader Kingdom here took an island with them. So now I gotta go and attack them. I just want it to end already, dude. I've probably been recording this video on and off for like literally a week. Just please end. Please end. This is finally over. Those islands probably took me like 2 hours to get done. That was brutal. So taking a look at us, we are modern day Greece with some added territories in Turkey and Serbia and just, you know, I don't even know, wherever, I guess. We have almost 300 counties, which I said would be around that point. We did convert the majority of the provinces that we did conquer. Our dev is definitely not the highest on the entire map. 85 development, holy crap. 96, 97 development over here. Taking a look at the rest of the world, the Hittites are pretty big. Nobody stands out in the Levant, really. Upper Egypt has basically not changed at all. The Kush are down here, and there's this other Egyptian dynasty over here. Akkad and Sumer are playing super, super tall. In religions, I really don't know what to say here. I really don't know the history of any of these faiths. This one's Cypriot faith expanded into Anatolia. That's kind of cool. So yeah, if you guys have any other ideas for videos, just let me know, and thank you for watching.